Okay, so there was a network issue, so I'll start it from again. Hello everyone, I am Agrima. I'm student of class 12 science of City International School. First of all, I would like to thank our founder director, ma'am, Dr. Sunita Gandhi, our principal, ma'am, Archana Gaur, our vice principal, ma'am, Sumita Bhatt, my subject teacher, ma'am, Akansha Tiwari, and to all the teachers for supporting me and giving me the opportunity of conducting the session. So here I would like to grab your attention towards the most engrossing and exciting subject called psychology. Before we proceed towards our main agenda, I would like to ask one basic question from everyone. What is psychology, or what is the thought that comes to your mind when you just hear the word psychology? Can you just answer it in one word? Okay, no problem. I'll answer the question in my context. Psychology is basically derived from two Greek words, psyche meaning soul and logos meaning science or study of subject. Psychology is derived from Latin Greek words which means the study of mental processes, human behavior and experiences. In doing so, it uses methods of social science and biology to obtain data systematically. Rather than learning about psychology, there is one major question which arises in everybody's mind, and that is, what is the importance of psychology in our day-to-day life, or how we practically experience psychology in our daily life. So how psychology helps, I'll tell you. The first point is improving communication skills. Is it visible to everyone? Is the play card visible to everyone? Okay, so improving communication skills. Psychology basically helps it makes it easier to understand how humans behave and think while communicating at the same time. With the help of psychology, you can comprehend gestures and action, which can make your communication skills more easier and fluential. The second is building relationships. Building relationship. As we all know that psychology is basically the study of human mind and behavior. So psychology plays a very major role in understanding human actions, how they act, and thereby fostering relationships. The third is very interesting, self-confidence. So how does self-confidence works? Self-confidence is basically, one can gain self-confidence by knowing more about oneself, by learning and knowing more about, understanding more about oneself. So that through this process of learning more about themselves and their personality, one can understand their weak points and major strength points. If they know their weaknesses, they're able to correct their gray areas, and their personality could be highlighted in a very wider form. The fourth one is, one can gain insight into person's behavior. So basically this means that a psychology shows various aspects of behavior in our daily life. It shows various aspects. Rather than showing general characteristics of people, it also points out difference in their behavior, differentiating in different people with their behavior and personality. So this was all about daily life, how psychology helps in our daily life. Now further we move to our main topic of individual difference. Now here before this concept, I was just like to answer question to you, and that is, imagine a world where everything around you, each and every object around you could be similar. How would the world look alike to you? How would the world appear to you? Can you just answer in one word? That if our physical appearance could be same, we could have same gestures, actions, we could have same IQ level, same EQ level, same way of thinking, same way of answering, same level of perception, how would the world look alike? How would it appear to you? I'm repeating the question once again. For a moment, think of a world where everything around you is of, okay, I got the answer, boring. Exactly, certainly not a beautiful one. Obviously, the world would be very boring if we could have everything would be same. Exactly, this is the main concept of individual difference. Individual difference in psychology is referred to as distinctiveness and variation among people's characteristics and behavioral pattern. Individual difference shows and showcases us different personality traits with different behavior, different aspects of behavior. For example, my way of speaking is different from yours. What I like does not likes to you. This doesn't mean that we are very dominant or recessive. It just different. It tells us about different personality, that we have different personality traits. Also, also individual difference tells us about what is the major concept of personality, how different people perceive their level of thinking. For example, if a teacher questions any question from the students, every student could give answers in their way of speaking would be different, the language could be different, and they could have creative ideas. So individual difference basically means that we have different personalities, different behaviors, different level of thinking, different creation of ideas, and this is the major concept of individual difference. So here we end up with all the basic all the topics of psychology, and now I have a very small game for you all. What you have to do is you have to just prime any of your friend or family members. You have to take any of your family members and friend and tell them to spell out a word called shop out loud. Okay, it is not visible, I'll just say it, shop out loud. So if you tell them to spell out the word shop out loud, later on tell them to step 2 is tell them to spell out the word cop, C-O-P. All right, then tell your family or any of your friend to spell out the word F-L-O-P in just one word. These letters could be arranged in a word F-L-O-P, which means flop. Once they answer the word, make sure that they answer the word flop. After they answer the word flop, just tell them that they just immediately ask one question from them, that how what happens when there is green light on the traffic road. So they'll definitely answer to your question stop, because this trick happens because they'll answer the word stop as because you are priming your friends with rhyming words which spell out the same as stop. Because of the rhyming words, they spelled the incorrect answer, that is stop, which basically means that they didn't had paid full concentration towards your question and they just gave an incorrect answer. So this is a very nice psychology trick. I hope you should try it with your family members and friends. And here we end up with the session. Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for supporting and watching the session. I hope you liked it. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.